Hi, Daddy. What you doing?
You doing the regatta shuffle right now? Oh, a little scullin' and scooping. Some cold style of thing. Let's go.
Yo, this is Dyson Knight of the Sup'm Show. Welcome to episode 96. Why are you pointing at your ears? You can't hear me? Oh, Lord.
Yo!
What you mean you can't hear me?
Y'all volume crazy low. Hold on.
Can you hear me, Hans?
I can hear you perfectly fine, Dyson.
Thank you.
Hold on. Let me log out and log back in.
All right, you do that.
Yep.
Explorer. Looking like Diego out there.
JP the Explorer. Oh my god.
Hey, so yeah, conspiracy theory is the topic of the day. Hans, it's a pleasure to see you. We missed you last week. All right, let me get this. Let me get this intro right this time. Hold on.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy JP. You know what I'm saying? On my farmer shit right now. So still out in Nicaragua. So with those guys.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So what's going on, y'all? Logging, all the way from over here. So what's up?
Well, Mado, this boy on the farm. All right, cool. I thought you was coming back today, though.
No, man, I ain't making it back till Monday.
All right, cool. Enjoy yourself. Dr. Kemp Bazard is in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Family.
What's going on?
Yeah, we got the full slate. So conspiracy theories is the topic, and I don't want to limit it to just conspiracies, meaning like groups or organizations that are out to get us. Just any bizarre, random thoughts. Like, I'll kick it off so you can get what I mean. We do want to talk about some conspiracies as well, which is a dark, dirty, damp hole to go down. But anyway, I believe, here's one of my outlandish theories. I believe Adam was black and Eve was white. Because oh wait, before I do that, I know it happens at the beginning of the show, but
yeah, thank you.
Oh.
Yeah, please put that up.
All right,
put that up there.
glass of water.
Hey, Ans missed last week. Man, Dyson finger was attached to that religiously.
No, but I'm serious. I'm serious here because I'm saying Adam was created according to the Bible. Adam was created in the garden. He was created from dirt, unless he was built on the beach. If he was built from soil is black.
So black people dirty?
Yeah, basically all people are dirt. We share dirt all the time. We're not dirty, we are dirt. and when we die, we return to dirt. So what I'm saying is,
let me hear this, Dyson. So where does Caucasian this come from?
Okay, all right. So here's the thing. Eve was made from a rib.
Mm-hmm.
Now, anytime I know there's brown ribs, right? I know the ribs, but when the ribs dry out and to make powder or to make it clay, you understand? It had to dry out. So
this nigga talking with short ribs. Barbecue ribs.
I think the creator dry out the rib. That's why it was white. Beat it down to a powder, and Eve was.
So
go ahead.
If that's true, right? Mm-hmm. If we're saying Caucasians were made from bone, right, and bone is pale, right?
Correct. Then
wouldn't their bone density be stronger than ours? But ours is stronger than theirs.
No, their bone density wouldn't be, it would actually be weaker because he only removed one rib.
Oh, God.
So that one rib had to spread out. Exactly. The one rib had to spread out and make a whole person.
I mean, well, okay. All right.
See how I'm making sense?
Bullshit ass conspiracy theory right there, boy.
You have a doctor in the house. That don't make sense. If you have to take an
What?
organism and spread it out. Look at the generation today. We all have kids. Do you think that our kids are as strong as us? No.
Go ahead, Doc. He trying to drag you into his own personal
I will
bullshit.
dare
Go ahead.
wrestle any one of my sons right now. I could beat them.
But you older than them though.
Yeah. So what?
There you go. You
So man,
older.
no, but his son's growing, but in their 20s and like they're almost 30.
Yeah.
Damn.
My son about to be 20 this year.
Dyson, you had your first son. You was 90.
Yes.
Damn.
So okay,
Yeah.
conspiracy theories.
I can help Dyson. I can help you because I can talk about a theory that I believe first, and then the next time we go around, I'll talk about a theory that I disagree with.
Okay.
But there's an unpopular theory that I've spoken to some people about. This is a personal one, and it kind of ties into what you're saying, Dyson. And it is this. All right. God is a scientist and not a magician.
Mm, okay.
So the creator, whatever you want to call the creator's name, the creator used science to, create the world, the universe as we know it, right? As we know it.
Mm-hmm.
It is pure human arrogance to think that we're the center of the universe and nothing exists beyond what we could see. That's pure arrogance, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
And we're now just learning how big the known universe is. Every year we see more and more, and it's bigger and bigger, right? There are black holes that are larger than our solar system. So or even our galaxy,
47. Not you, bro.
Yeah, even our galaxy, right? So when you talk about there being the first two humans, one Caucasian and one Negroid, that's not improbable in my opinion. Because for there to be genetic diversity, for us to have the diversity we have now, they couldn't have been exactly the same. There had to be some difference.
Exactly.
All right.
But I feel like the difference came with depending on where people migrated and where they lived.
Yeah, adaptation, geographical
Right.
adaptation.
To this degree, though,
adaptation. Over millions and millions, over millions. Well, over
that means some of us sort of had webbed feet and fur and stuff like that.
So you don't believe in
evolution?
No, I'm saying if because I always thought about what is the origin of the races.
If it were evolution, I agree that we should have kept evolving.
If it were evolution, because aside from the melanin content and a few facial and bones structures, we're all the same. So so for there to be such diversity, especially so superficial, I feel like
this is evolution.
Oh Lord God.
You walking in the jungle, that's regression.
Tarzan talking about.
It's Tarzan talking about evolution.
Don't worry about that. I'm the top dog around here. Evolution.
No, but
carry on.
But
hey, bring me a goat, boy. Bring me one goat.
Bring you a goat. Hey, you looking at the goat, bro? Greatest of all time. Carry on. He walking to that one, Ken.
Yeah, you walk right into that one. But for now, I've considered on what you're saying, Hans. We know that when Abel left after Cain killed Abel and he left, he ran into some people.
I was just gonna say that right there is the one I was gonna say that I believe the Garden of Eden was just
he ran into some people.
Sacred place, but there were other cities and people out there functioning.
Say what?
Because so when Cain left the Garden of Eden, bro. Where did he go?
That's in the Bible.
Where did he find his wife?
That is. Hold on.
That's in the Bible. After he left, he wandered the land, and then he ran. He came upon
city.
A city. He ran into people.
With people. So who these people is?
Who these people is and where they come from. Now there's the argument that you have to understand that the Bible is allegory. So especially the Old Testament. So we're talking figuratively. I don't believe it was 7 actual days. I don't believe that. Right? I
Right.
believe that there was some other description, or 7 of whose days? 7 of the Creator's
Right.
days, or 7 of our days? Whose days are you talking?
Right.
Whose days are you talking about?
Right.
Because
Correct.
one of his days could be millions of our years. So
Right.
so when we talk about the time period between when Adam left, sorry, when when Adam and Eve left the garden, how many kids they actually had? Because they had more than 2 or 3. They had a lot. They had hundreds, right?
Okay, because I'm
I mean,
reading here that Cain married his sister.
Huh?
yeah. So he had a lot. That's one story.
Yeah, his mommy was Caucasian.
Dyson, throw up
Facts.
that disclaimer right quick.
I admit
Facts.
it.
No, that's facts.
That's my little theory. I think that God is a scientist and not a magician.
Y'all, this jokes. I'm only kidding.
I know, we know. Hey, ladies and
He's
gentlemen, the
serious.
whole
He's
jokes.
serious. He's very
I
serious.
don't care. I don't care if there is some truth to what we said. The whole
Right.
show is going to be jokes today in the conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
But let me take that. Let me dig into that. Let me show you how
Oh, one
Go
more
ahead.
before you go dice it. It also in the beginning when God said to create man in our image. Who is our?
Who is he talking to?
Right.
He
Like, how
he
much do
talking
y'all
to
it
the
is?
disciples, the prophets, the prophets channel God's
Which
words.
prophets?
It's just like
But they didn't exist yet.
it's just like the priests and the what you call
But
them, the pastors of today.
Hans, listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't if you read that chapter again and you listen to them
Look at
talk,
you,
doesn't it sound like a lecturer in a theater?
It does.
Doesn't it sound like somebody in a science lab talking to students?
It does. And looking at something. Like, okay,
That's
we creating
that's
this
exactly
now.
what it sounds like to
How
me.
should we have them look? Should we have them look like us or,
That's what it sounds like to me.
So that's how you guys interpret it. That's what you saying.
That's how I interpret it. I don't believe in magic. I believe in science. I don't believe in
Of
magic.
course, nobody believe in no magic, bro. It's like me. I don't believe in luck. Same shit. I don't believe in luck. I don't think there's no good luck or bad luck. Either it's for you or it ain't.
The one who
Same
is
thing.
more deserving of respect than
You don't believe in
any
fortuna.
others, Allah.
Oh, good fortune.
Glorified.
All that.
No,
I don't believe in none of that shit,
fortuna.
bro. I
Yeah.
believe in what's out there, what's your destiny to achieve. It's yours. If it's not for you, it's not for you. I don't care how hard you work towards it. If it ain't for you, it ain't for you.
All right, before I dig into this, our situation when it
Because
comes
I already
to
got
God.
another one.
Okay,
So what you got?
I just want to discuss something that's bizarre to me because I'm reading a book called Sapiens and they talk about there being 3. Oh, I forget my comments. Sorry, y'all in the comment section. What's up, Ruckus?
Guys, a quick question. Am I coming across choppy or everything's good?
No, but you saw it.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay, cool.
Okay, if he was referring to Jesus,
Okay.
who ain't really named Jesus, that's a big conspiracy there.
Right.
I think that's
just
probably
say,
the big next to Santa Claus. But anyway, Homo sapiens.
Right.
Homo being the
Not homosexuals, guys. Homo sapiens.
No, Homo sapiens. That would be us, meaning
Right.
Homo being our genus.
Mm-hmm.
Am I saying that correct? And sapien being the type of human we are, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where there are others like the brother and sisters to sapiens. The erectus, the neothan, how do you say that?
Hola, ¿cómo está?
The Neanderthals.
Yeah, Neanderthal, I think it is. Erectus and Rudolphinus. Yeah, I butcher those words up, but there are other
These words
homos.
Yeah.
There are other homos. I know.
Hey, y'all, for a second there, I thought he was describing me, Erectus.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, so
no,
so there are others.
And
And speaking about science shows that the closest to us now living and in existence is chimpanzees. The understanding is in terms of evolution goes, we all descend from apes, but what they're really what the recent research has shown is that we just have different how would you say models, not models, when we're dealing with human organisms, we species like cats, for instance.
Mm.
All cats are related, even the house cat, the lion, panthers, they all related, but they different. So
Right.
Homo sapiens have other, like the words that I can't pronounce. They have those things, and we all under one umbrella of Homo, right?
Mm.
Now, that being the case, this is what baffles my mind with the situation. The way that one of the rules by which biologically and scientifically you have to fall under one umbrella is that you have to be able to reproduce. Because
Okay.
you understand, you have two species. They first of all, they have, if you're attracted to another species, either you create something ain't right, or there's something in that species that is relative to your species.
Okay.
Okay, that's why humans who are in their right minds, I don't want to step on any toes, but humans in their, this is the show, I can't step on toes. Humans in their right minds are attracted to other human beings.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
So back in the day, if we look at like slavery, when they used to try to say that Black people weren't human, but we reproduce with who they said was human. So obviously then we are of the same species.
Yeah.
Because like and not only reproduce, but reproduce and be able to produce reproductive offspring. For instance, with horses and donkeys can mate, but the result of that is a mule, and the mules are sterile. They can't reproduce.
Okay.
So there's levels in which the species can, we got some yeah, but species are alike and are same.
Right.
So I don't know where I was going with that. I didn't forget. I
I
like
wait,
how
I wait till you
Boy,
laugh.
boy, listen, I was lost like 10 minutes ago. Go
I
ahead,
wait
though.
to I
y'all
wait
lost.
now to
No,
see
I
if
can
you
bring it
can.
on right now.
Waiting on that
People,
punchline.
ethnicities,
Bring
people,
it in.
monkeys,
Bring it in,
defensive.
Dyson.
I
I can
wait
bring
till
it in
you
Please,
right
get it.
now.
please bring that in.
Come, you can do it.
Wait,
Let's
just
go,
kidding, but
Tyson.
okay.
Let's
Let's
go,
go.
Tyson. Let's go, Tyson.
Oh, I was no, I was I was coming off. No, I was coming off of the relationship between Adam being Black and Eve being white, and there being so much variety in the species, and like how we're all mixed and blended together. So
Mm-hmm.
further to that, if there are other Homo
Well,
sapiens being the only one that is recognized now, we feel as though the Neanderthal. Let me pronounce these
well,
words.
it would make sense, but based if you're gonna even talk about evolution and different species of the genus Homo, um, you're gonna have to say, or
Careful with those words now.
you have to believe that Adam and Eve were not Homo sapien, correct?
Right.
Correct.
They'd have to have been
They
monkey, chimp.
There had to have been
So they
something else,
couldn't have
right?
been black and
no,
white.
no. They were Homo,
Hairy.
but which Homo were
Were
they?
they
Were they
sapien?
Homo sapien? They made it is
It's unlikely
likely
that
that
they were
they're
Homo sapien.
sapiens. See, now the sapiens. I just started reading the book, and it was weird. That's why I can't pronounce the words yet. But like the Erectus and the Neanderthalensis.
Neanderthal.
Neanderthal, boy.
No,
God.
man, that ain't how you say it. Because
Neanderthal,
I
bro.
pronounce words like how I spell, like how it's spelled. But anyway,
Oh,
Neanderthal, cool. But there's more to it. There's a
yeah, it's
cis
a lot
to
of
it,
them. It's actually a lot of them.
right? And then you have the Rodolph princess, whatever that is. If you have all these different type species under the same genus, then the argument is that there is some genetic slight variation or separation if only sapiens exist now and the other ones have died off, because it kind of like speaks to the inability to create reproductive offspring.
So you're saying they
Meaning
died
that
off because they were incompatible with each other?
correct.
Okay.
That's one of the theories, which
Okay.
would push the whole idea or ideal of racism. Ooh.
Yo, one of y'all shift gears before I do, please.
Yeah, let me move.
One of y'all shift
I,
gears, man.
so I want to build on something what Juan said. And I would love to talk about the
What did I say? I say a lot. What did I say?
yeah what you just said.
Some but some
You said you
goats.
don't believe in luck,
No.
Oh,
and I said I don't believe in magic. So
Right.
I had a discussion similar to like we had this discussion plenty times.
So me
But
and you?
yeah, we've discussed it on the show.
Okay.
So here's a conspiracy theory that I don't believe in. I do not
Mhm.
believe that there is some type of organized plan designed to keep people like us
Down?
down.
Oh, I believe that too. I with you on that.
I
You know
do,
that.
I do not believe that. I do not believe that there's a system created or the system is created. People like to say whatever the system is. We probably need to define what the system is. But I don't believe that the system is designed to keep people who look like us on this show down. I don't
Right.
believe that. I
I
believe
don't
that
either.
you can
Agreed.
achieve whatever you want to achieve, and it's not going to be easy. And just because it's not easy doesn't mean that the system is designed to keep you back. The system is designed to be difficult
Hmm.
and for people to prosper who persevere and get through it.
I disagree.
That's what happens in
I
every
disagree
example.
too.
Well,
I think that you can go ahead.
before y'all chime in on what the disagreement is, let me go ahead and agree with Dr. Bazard right now. There's many
And y'all two on the
opportunities.
same side.
No. Trust me, we're not on the same side
No,
all
I
the
mean
time.
visually on the part
But here's the thing, right? I've been in situations where everybody comes in almost at the same level. You know what I mean? And there's just more people that's more motivated, more driven to go after their goals. And there are people that just ain't cut out for it.
You're wrong, Rucker.
And
You're wrong there.
and when you have people that's not cut out for it or as driven as others, that's just something that they come up with as an excuse to laziness, in my
Nice.
opinion.
Okay.
Ants, hold on.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yes.
Now, when you say lies, are you referring to the workplace or are you referring to just in general? When I say the workplace, I'm talking about different places where you may, apply for a job, different organizations, whatever, or you're just talking about in general, color wise, us versus them, their opportunities are better than ours. Which one?
No. I mean, like in a workplace.
Oh, well, see, I'm not coming from workplace state of mind. I'm not coming from workplace state of mind because for me personally, I don't get me wrong, I'll work a job to achieve what I want. But in other words, for me, I always had the mindset you're never going to get rich or achieve anything as long as you work for someone else. Never. You'll make them rich and
Well,
achieve
I
their
can tell you
goals.
one thing. Everybody can be an entrepreneur. Nobody will be
Hold on,
actually
hold
doing
on,
the
hold on,
job.
hold on, hold on,
That
no,
is
I agree.
true. That is
Hold on.
absolutely true.
Hold on.
That is
What,
absolutely true.
what I'm trying to say is
So
you're never gonna know. Hold on. I agree with you. You're never gonna know. Hey, big JP on vacation, so I'm suave. I'm suave today. Okay. What I'm trying to say is that you're never gonna achieve your dreams or your goals as long as you work for someone else. Okay. You're gonna achieve their goals and their dreams. You understand? And as long as you know why you're in the workplace, once again, not shitting on the 9 to 5ers, but me personally, I only could relate so far when it comes to holding a job. Because as long as I get mine and I can see myself clear, I'm gone. The state of mind that I have. So from that point of view, I agree with Dr. Kempizad. I don't agree with saying someone hold me down or whatever, because there's many projects that I partake in and fail. And I could very well say it because of this, and that made me fail. But because I think the way I think, things are gonna fail. You know what I'm saying, Ken? You just know these things. You know they're gonna fail. You know, and if you're not willing to deal with failure on different projects that you're gonna get into, then it's not for you. But you can't say, "Oh, I failed because the white man did this." No, no, no. I agree 100%.
I that's a lot to unpack. I mean, I think on the surface, the start. I've seen this. I've seen this visualized in terms of a race
Mhm.
where there are white people and one black person in the line. And when the gun goes off, there's a gun for the white people to run. And then a couple seconds later, 5 or 6 seconds later, there's a gun for the black person now to go and run off. And the black person chases down all of the white people and still wins the race. But don't we now say that the black person would have to work harder, run faster in order to win, whereas the white people would have had an unfair advantage. And I think that painted exactly what colonization, what slavery has done to minorities, not just blacks, anyone who's not considered, I guess, Caucasian, even some of the Caucasians too, right? In terms of class, there's an unfair advantage. There's a higher starting point for some people than there is for others, solely based on conquest, death, murder, war, religion. You see what I'm saying? Where it's not, oh, okay, you have 2 children that are born and set them off into the world, and like animals, they seek their own prosperity from the jump. Like you push them out of the nest and then, oh, we done with y'all, be good. No, some of us have our hand held tighter, longer than others. Some of us have ourselves fed, clothed, housed on a different level than others. So I do feel as though, and I feel as though that's by design, not
So
only
Dyson.
by, yeah.
So let me just right there. So if that's the case, right? What happened to those that had it absolutely the worst of the worst, but still made something of themselves? What's their story?
They
I'm
were
talking about
from
people
the
that grew up in the street.
Homo erectus. They were from the Homo erectus line.
Okay.
Yeah.
So should the same things apply to them too? What you're saying right now?
Yeah, it's the same thing all around. If you consider this, let's look at
Not because you
today's
don't,
world.
not because a black person don't fail means that there's not a system that wants them to.
Correct.
What system is this y'all speak of?
And I don't even know. I don't know. I don't even know if the system is designed for black people to fail. I think the system is designed for a certain type of people to win. I don't think there's any
But
consideration for who
let's
failed.
not be vague now. We said black and white. Let's not be vague.
Absolutely. Just about to
Okay.
say it. Let's not be
Don't
vague.
say certain type of people.
Let's
That's
narrow this
Bible.
down.
Let's take black and white.
We said black and white.
But
So
the way I really see it is white and everybody else. But anyway, black and white. If
the
we
system
look
is
at
designed for white people
the
to win.
prison system, the prison system is a conspiracy, a huge
How?
one. Because the prison system, the way it's designed today, is a recreation of slave labor, free labor.
But let me also tell you all this with the prison system, only because I worked in corrections for about a year as
Right.
Yeah.
Let them know I write your answers.
But
Because we about to beat up Dyson right now. Go
they
ahead.
Let
literally
me shut them up.
no, but they
Hold
make
on.
it where
There you go.
No,
We ain't
you
hear
breaking
that.
up
people
now.
aren't
You
Start
afraid
over.
breaking
to
up.
go to
You breaking
jail.
up.
Start over.
No, I say they make it to where people are not afraid to go to jail. Like in there, I was shocked. I'm talking flat screen TVs. Everybody have a tablet. They could use the phones how they feel. It's air conditioned. It's inside. They have separate quarters. All their medical care is free. The government has to pay for it. Now, is that the kind of living that we would want to have? No. But then you have some people who don't have it so great on the outside.
True.
So there's nothing about going in there that makes them afraid to have to go in there, to have to do the free labor and clean up the streets and all these extra things. So they literally designed it. I remember this one time, I would say within
Fucking fox, man.
a
God damn.
3 month span, you have regulars. You have people who get out and they come right back. They get out, they come right back. And it's normal. There was a lady
Yeah.
who had a $50 bond. She had needed to pay $50 to get out, but she did not pay it because she was homeless. And in there, because she had a trach, she got a brand new trach system. She had to have a room for herself because she had to sleep on a CPAP machine. We had to give her a CPAP machine. Like,
Hmm.
so why would
Wow.
she want to leave?
But
Yeah.
isn't that is it? But isn't
Oh,
that
is
isn't
that
that
fed or
a?
state? So,
But go ahead. Go ahead. Answer.
no, I
Is
was
that
gonna
Go
Fed
ahead.
or state?
answer
Question.
Ruckus. That was state, but that was jail. That wasn't even prison. Prison looked like our school's home.
But
No joke. No
Another
joke. I'm
conspiracy.
serious.
The school
but
system.
here's the thing. All of that you explained just now, right? Um.
Mhm.
So basically, and I know that too. I'm over here. I'm over in Florida too, so I know that. Not now, but so basically, what you're trying to say is that to certain people, being locked up in jail is better than actually being free in the real world because they have more benefits behind the bars. Correct?
For some.
But at
For
the end of the
some, and
day,
on top of that,
oh, oh,
they look at
okay.
it as mingling for business. A lot of guys will come in there. They'll go trespass at Walmart, go in so that they can connect with other
At the
criminals,
end of
I
the day, though,
guess.
at the end of the day,
Hmm.
at the end of the day, whether that's true or not, if a person keeps violating whatever laws or doing the smallest things to go back in jail, that's a personal issue. That
Well,
is
I
not the
agree.
system issue.
It's a personal choice, but he
That's a
has to
personal
work
choice.
harder. I mean, you know that people who have a record, who get sent to jail for probably smoking marijuana that's now legal in the state that locked him up, right? They went to jail. They have a record, and they couldn't get a job simply because they have a record. So how are they supposed to make ends meet? The only thing they could
Then
do
they
now,
end
if
up
you
back
can't
in
get a
there.
decent job, you go and commit a crime. Notwithstanding that a lot of the wealth inside the hierarchy of society right now was made through criminal activity. But
Nah, bro.
there's certain you have to understand there's certain people who can make a call to a judge and get their children off so they don't have a record, and there's certain people who can't. That's a fact.
No,
I
you're
mean, I
saying, you're
mean,
saying people again.
sorry,
You're saying
sorry.
people.
Sir,
Ah,
well,
You're
I'm
saying
talking about
saying
people
class
again.
people.
now. No, I'm talking about class now. I'm talking about
No, no,
class.
no, 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 no.
Okay, they are white.
That wasn't the conspiracy. The conspiracy is there's a system in place by white people to hold down
Exactly.
black people. So
Yep.
Okay, let me
let's
let me
stick
go
to that.
back to the prison system.
Say that
In the
again. Say what you were saying again.
in the prison, the
Say what
prison
you saying
system was
again. Some who could call who and get who out of what? Out of what?
wealthy people.
Okay, that have nothing to do with black and white, right?
Uh the wealth
Correct.
has to do with the wealth
That has nothing to do with
can
black
be
and white.
connected to race.
Correct. That has
Wealth
nothing to do with black and white.
the wealth can be connected to race in a lot of instances.
So what about O.J. Simpson?
O.J. Simpson was
Did he not
wealthy.
kill? Did he not kill his girlfriend?
I don't know. If it
Allegedly.
didn't fit, it doesn't.
Allegedly.
All of a
Yeah,
sudden,
it
we don't
fit. It
know.
doesn't fit.
All of a
But
sudden, we don't know.
with
All
people
I'm
like
saying is,
O.J. Simpson,
all
they
I'm
get
saying
their
is,
wealth
no, no,
through.
no, 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 no. Here's what people mistake things for. Yes, there may be more Caucasian wealthy people than black wealthy people. Yes, because of this race you're talking about. Yes, they're ahead in the race. Yes, everybody agrees with that.
Okay.
But you can get ahead in the race as well if you put in the effort and make the right choices. You absolutely can.
More
You
effort,
absolutely
more
can.
right choices.
There's example after example after example after example. You can. If you keep
Yes,
making
I
the wrong
agree.
choices, hold on. If you keep making the wrong choices, that's on you.
Correct.
That have nothing to do with no system.
Yes.
I've never been in jail, prison, or inside of a cell. I've never been there because I choose not to be there.
Same here.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm,
There people don't know this, but there are days when I didn't know what I was going to eat and when I was going to eat.
yes.
And you
Yes.
know what I
That is
did? I tough it out.
yes. I
So
agree.
so 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 I don't
People
want to I
get
don't want I don't
thrown in
want I
jail.
don't I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that talk. I don't want to hear that talk. That's
Okay.
that's slave talk.
But
That's
let me
that's slave talk.
clarify. No,
We
no,
need
it's
to
not.
we need to
I'm not
stop
talking
talking
about
like slave.
slave talk. I'm not
That
talking
is
about
slave
slave talk.
mentality.
No, no, no. I'm not giving anyone who makes a choice to commit a crime
A
We
pass.
just we
a
just gave them
pass.
a pass because we
Right.
said
No,
prison. We
no, I
said
didn't.
prison is nice, so they're
No,
not
no, no.
afraid,
No,
and they're
I'm saying
behind
that
in the race.
no,
So that's
that's
why
not
they
that's
commit the
that's not
crime
what we were
because they're
saying.
hungry.
That's not what Ans and I were saying. See,
You
we
said
have
they're
one side of the
hungry.
screen here.
You
What
said
I'm
they're
saying
hungry.
is that what I agree with,
JP, they couldn't stop
and what I'm
slavery. Too
saying
many
is that
residuals, so they could call slaves no more. They call
okay,
you a criminals.
let
Yeah.
me speak facts. Let me back it with facts. Even though this is
Listen,
conspiracy theory, which is an educated guess. Let's speak facts. When slavery was abolished, at the end of slavery, all of the slave owners were given a payout for their loss of property, which was their slaves. They were paid. That's a fact, right? What did not happen is that all of the slaves that were now free were never given a dime from all of the work that they did for the slave owner who got paid for not for losing them. They didn't get paid for their work. So now they were now responsible for taking care of themselves. And the massa was no longer even giving them food or shelter.
that's
You
what
see what I'm
freedom
saying?
means.
Well, yes, but
That's what
here's the
freedom means. Feed yourself.
but what
No, that
about
that should have mean send them back home.
no?
No, you
But
don't send
no,
nobody. You free.
no, 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 no,
You go.
no, 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 no.
You can't send
Don't
nobody
lose
nowhere.
don't lose the direction here. We are talking about fairness. We're talking about equality. That's what we're talking about. We're saying it's better for one than it is for another. The white slave owners, and there were black slave owners too. That's why I keep saying people. But the white slave owners were given cash money, were paid, and the black people were not. That is blatant
Guys, guys,
inequality.
guys. Listen,
That
Isn't
ain't
that
that
an
ain't.
advantage?
But that ain't the entire story though, Dyson. You know that.
there you go.
But that's the bottom line.
Let-
Many slaves were given land, and many slaves were given opportunities to work, and some even got money. So that's not true. That's not entirely true.
Uh,
You all remember when I said on the show a couple shows back,
by
maybe I mean
choice, not by
probably before Ants was on board with us, right? Dyson, you and Kent remember me saying this. You know
Mhm,
what the problem is with a lot of black people? We get
mhm.
opportunities all the time, you know. We just don't know how to capitalize on them.
Facts.
That's what it is. We get
Mhm.
opportunities.
We
What
don't
we
read,
do, we either throw it
we
away,
don't
don't
study.
recognize the right time to jump on board, and we don't capitalize on anything. Another
And
point
we
I'd
Mhm.
don't
like to make,
share
right?
no knowledge
Hmm?
with other people. I say, and then we don't
What's
share
that?
no knowledge with other people. We
What
Correct.
else?
don't
What
share
another thing, right? Look at
It's
this.
called being
Let me
ignorant.
let me tell you all
knowledge
why I
with
don't
other
believe.
people.
Here's why I don't believe. Here's why I am in agreement with Kent. Growing up, Kent, you can back me up on this. There was five of us, the nasty five. But let me tell you all another side, right? It was me, it was Kent, Mr. G. N. Smith, Omar Moore, and Torn Haven. Okay? When we
Oh,
were
even
growing up, we always
Alleged
held each
members of the
other.
Nazi Five.
Hold on.
Alleged
We
members.
always held each other accountable. No, I'm gonna say some good stuff right now. Now, do you know to this very day, all five of us got something going on business wise? That's not by
Why are they in
design.
50? Why that
Hold
five
on,
ain't turning 50?
bro. You know why the five ain't turned 50? Because many other people we were connected to didn't hold our drive that we have.
hold on,
That's
hold on,
why
hold
it
on,
ain't
hold on.
50.
But hold
Why
on
should five?
now.
Why
It's
should 5
not
be
a.
50? Hold on.
It's
Why should 5 be 50? I don't understand.
Because
What are you trying to say?
he's trying to say that
because that's what I was
either
just
we should.
saying that we
That was
don't
Go
An's
ahead.
share
point. The
the
black people don't work
information.
together.
No, no,
We
no,
gotta
no,
share
Ants. No, 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 no,
That's what
no,
I
no, no,
said.
no, 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 no,
Right.
no, no, no. Hold on, hold on.
Hold on.
We work
I want to hear
together.
why, how the 5 is supposed to come 50?
Hold on, let me finish my point first. Hold on, let me finish my point.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Listen, here's the thing. We shared information. Listen, you know how many people I spoke to in seminars about business and how to go from this point to this point?
Right.
Because
You gotta pay for it.
no, 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 completely free from me, completely
Okay.
free. You know what they do?
You have to pay
Yeah,
for
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And at the end of the day, that's as far as it went. That is a personal choice.
Yeah,
That's a
I
personal
agree.
choice. You
Yeah.
cannot
But
force
here's what I'll
nobody to
also
do
say,
something they don't want to
JP.
do. Huh?
Five guys. Here's
Mm-hmm.
what I was gonna say though. Five
Yeah.
five men who are drawn to each other. 9
Mm-hmm.
times out of 10 are like-minded men. I'm not surprised that the 5 men who are like-minded have some of the same level of stuff going on. That's not a
So is
big
that by design?
surprise to me.
Is
No,
that by design?
what do you mean?
Is that by design, or it just happened to happen that we're drawn to each other?
I don't feel like it's a coincidence. I feel like-minded people were drawn to each other. I don't feel like it's because y'all held each other accountable, all
And
of y'all are
watch this.
successful.
Watch this. When I moved over here to the States, do you know I was out of contact with these guys, Ken, for more than 10 years? Yes.
Yeah.
More than 10 years by myself over here.
So that's
No,
still support. That
and,
still supports what I'm saying. It's
but hold
not
on.
because y'all were keeping each other accountable. It's
But
because
could I not have went? Could
like-minded
I not have went?
people
Could
were
I not have went
connected
left
to each
though? Could I not have went left then because I don't have the support system? Could I not have went left? I guess you froze.
End up
I
in
could have went
prison, you
left.
mean?
Yeah,
End up doing nonsense. End up with
exactly.
couple bad gals. Yeah.
Exactly. I could have went
End up
that way.
paying,
I was by
pay,
But
myself.
the thing is,
end up in
but the
jail, in and out the
but the
system,
you
right?
I
guys,
never was in.
what
Correct.
he's
Huh?
saying, but what he's saying is my point.
Mm-hmm.
He started by saying the 5 friends, they always held each other accountable and so on and so forth. And now at the place they are in their lives, all of them got something good going on business wise. My point is that these were just 5 like-minded men. It wasn't
Mm-hmm.
because they were holding each other accountable. That's my point. And like he just said, that supported my claim, they were disconnected for over 10 years. So clearly it wasn't them holding each other accountable that got him to where he is.
But you also said earlier
No, no,
that
no.
there are
I
certain
gotta
people that's
disagree.
in
I
and
gotta
out of the
disagree with
system.
you there.
Why
Hold on, let
didn't
me
I?
give it to
Why
Bob.
didn't I go in and out of the system? I didn't go
Say
in
it
and out of the
again.
system. I said you also said
My
earlier
choice.
when
My
you
choice.
when you worked in the jail system or whatever you used to do, you said you seen people go in and out of the system. By me not being in contact with these guys over 10 to 12 or maybe 15 years, I never went in the system. I was here by myself.
Use
So
the
your
Bahamian though. You ain't
story,
even
I
black.
wasn't
Let's
correlating your story
Come
with
What?
on now.
But
Come
Jay.
on
the
now.
point is,
I was correlating. I was
the point he's making is because he was around the so-called like-minded individuals, because we had the relationship we had growing up, because of the things we experienced and the things that we taught each other and learned from each other. When he was separated from us, he still didn't deviate from that.
It still didn't deviate from it.
He continued in that direction. He could have made a choice because I know things was rough for him. He may not think I know, but I know
He
things
knows.
was things was rough for him over there at first. But he was
Yeah,
over there. He was over there. I don't. Well, he was over there illegally. He's a citizen now. He was over there
exactly. I'm a
illegally,
citizen now
and there are people there who was over there illegally before him and are not citizens now. So
to this day.
whose fault is that?
so the point we made.
He made. You understand what I'm saying? He made the
So he still
choices.
have to
What
take the
I'm
law.
Now
He
saying,
he's
still
a
have to
legal
take the
y'all
law
citizen.
getting
out of
into
Now he's a
it.
citizen of the United States.
With
Other
a
people were there
business,
before him
with a
illegally.
legitimate business
Because,
in the United
but
States
the
also.
point I'm
Legitimate
making
business.
is it has nothing to do with the other 4 men. It has everything to do with
I don't have
JP
nothing to
and
do with the
his
other
his.
four
personal
men.
choice. His personal choice. Hold on,
No,
And
guys.
his
Let me
personal
just.
no,
choices is what he learned
That's
from
my
his
no.
point.
friends
It's his
and his
That's what I
personal
support
learned from my
choices.
system.
I
friends.
don't feel like it has anything to do with Kent or the other
What?
nasties.
So this is the same way. This is the same way.
They the other
So in
nasties.
that same vein, if it's your personal
Watch
choices, then
yourself now. Watch yourself.
in that same vein, if it's your personal choices, then it's nothing to do with any system. He made personal choices
Eggs. There you go.
and he
That's
ended
what
up
I'm
Listen
talking
to
about.
exactly
me
where he is by
again.
the choices that he made.
Like I
If the
said,
system was
you can
holding him
still
back, he
win
would
the
have still
race.
been an illegal
No,
alien working
no,
illegally,
But
no,
scraping the ground. Probably had a record with
no,
a bunch of outside
but the
churn.
same still goes.
no, no.
We're
Just
talking about
because a
system.
black person becomes successful does not mean there isn't a system
There
that
isn't
wants them not to
exactly.
win.
Here's okay. Let
But
me
I
let me
haven't seen
give
any
you.
Like,
example of the system yet. Nobody gave me an example yet. I've
I,
been asking for example for
I
months,
was trying to
years.
give it to you, but I trying to give it to
okay,
you
I
now.
listening. I listening.
Listen
I
to
listening.
me.
I
Listen to
listening.
me.
I've
I
even
listening.
experienced it.
I'm
When
listening.
slave owners lost their cheap labor, that
Dyson, this is
that is the birth.
2024. I need an example, please.
I
Don't
I
know.
tell me
can
about the
give you
slave
Well, you
owners.
want it now. You want it
I don't want
today
to hear
an
about the
example.
slave
example.
owners.
I can
Tell
give
me
you
Okay,
an
about the system.
you want it today.
No,
You want
because
I
it
can
today
give you an
example. No
no,
example.
problem.
because
Here's an
No problem.
example.
the laws then are not the
I
laws now.
have
The
No
laws then
problem.
are not the laws now. So
No
you can't.
problem.
That's why you
Okay.
can't use it as an example.
No problem. Okay. Go ahead, Hans, and then let me come up with a different
okay.
example that's more
So I
modern.
have an example of my own personal experience. I
We
applied
ain't never.
for a
Go ahead.
position. The person less qualified than me. She also had less years of experience than me.
Mm-hmm.
And she wasn't brown. She was white. So
Hmm.
they
Okay.
chose her instead of me. Now I
Okay.
still got a job, but I didn't get that job. They
So
gave me
Mm-hmm.
a lesser position than her.
Hans,
Yes.
nobody's saying that they're not asshole, racist, misogynistic, idiotic, or womanizing people out there. Nobody's saying
Okay.
that. That's not a
Okay.
system.
I have an
That's not a
example.
system.
I have an
That is
example.
not a system. That's just
If
some
there's
racist,
if there's
asshole,
I have an example.
misogynist, or feminist who will make whatever decision they want to make in their best interest because they don't like you, or because they don't like your color, or they don't like your hair. But that's not a system.
Or they feel
That's too
intimidated.
far in the past. The whole
Or they feel
redlining whole thing.
intimidated, but that's not a system. You
Mm.
still got to where you
That's
are,
too far
right?
in the past, Ruckus. Because that's true too. Not
I mean, yeah.
notwithstanding that in the past there's been entire successful black communities that were burnt down or flooded out. That's too far in the past in order
Yes.
for there to be a system. But let me do a
No, I'm
modern
not.
day.
Listen,
I'll do
man.
a modern day example.
Listen.
Hold on, let me give
We
you a modern day
mistaken. We
example.
mistaken. We mistaken. When I say system, right? You remember when there was a time where my Grammy told me about this time where a woman on her own couldn't get a loan for a certain amount of money in this country, in my black country.
Okay.
That
Okay.
system,
Okay.
that is no longer the
I see what
case.
you're saying.
That might have been the case, but that is no longer the case. You understand what I'm saying? And you're talking about free. You're talking about the seminars, the business information, and have to pay for it.
Ruckus is
The
right
stuff on
about the
YouTube,
housing.
the stuff on YouTube for free. There's stuff on YouTube for free. You can get any
That's
information you
true.
want online right now. AI, automatic intelligence, is free for everybody. You don't have no excuse to not be successful. You don't. You don't. It's right there on your phone. Instead of using the phone for TikTok, use your phone.
If okay,
Something
okay,
productive. You
there's
have a
some
choice.
educational stuff on TikTok too, according to how you train
You
your
have,
algorithm.
you have
But
a
listen to
you
this.
have a choice. The point is you
I
have a
have a
choice.
modern day example. If there's not a system, then I need y'all to tell me what exactly is going on here. Hold on, let me see if I can find
This lady
this.
with the lady from Australia, I watch it.
I
Oh
What
no,
haven't
wait,
watched it.
I
What
ain't
is it?
watch it.
I don't watch
Let
it.
me
Yet. Let me
see.
see it.
what is this?
That's
I
breakdancing
break dance.
that's breakdancing at the Olympics.
The music is cracking me up.
Hold on. Dyson. There's a horrible example. Let me show you why it's a horrible example.
What is this?
Let me show you why it's a horrible example.
Okay, go for it.
Okay? You're talking about the Olympics, in which professional organized sports were dominated by white people for centuries.
It's a
Now it is
black Olympic now.
now it is no longer so. That's the first thing.
Correct.
Second thing is breakdancing, which is black culture, is now an
Yes.
Olympic sport. That's the first. That's
Yes.
the second thing. The third thing is
Yes.
this is a white woman from Australia who competed in breakdancing at the Olympics, and she was roasted. She was torn left, right, and center. This white Caucasian female. Okay, so if there was a system, none of that stuff would have happened. None of that. How
Hold
do we
on
get
now. No,
how do we get
That's true.
black
on.
That's true.
African American breakdancing as a sport at the Olympics? Come on now. Come
Oh,
on.
y'all.
Come on now.
I
So
get what
just
you're
a
saying, and
side
I
note.
agree with you. I agree with that. I agree with that. I because you can't because then we would be black people would be racist to say
I
that
do
white people
too.
can't compete in breaking.
Okay.
That would be racist. I agree.
So she didn't do a good
Right.
job, no, but she went out there and she guess what? She did her
But I have a
best.
side note, guys.
I actually
last,
liked it. I
last,
enjoyed it.
last point with the Olympics. Last point with the Olympics. This is the most black people
No, I
on
have a point of
podiums
the Olympics too.
at the
Let me
Olympics
finish.
ever. This is the most black people on podiums at the Olympics ever.
That's what I was gonna say.
The most.
Some of these countries I didn't even know had black people.
So where's the system? Tell me where the
Shout out
system
to
is.
St. Lucia making an appearance.
Where the system is.
Like,
No, hold on now.
Nobody
We
telling
talking
me
about
where the
sports
system
now.
is.
We talking about sports. We ain't talking about business. You know where the system is?
Of course,
we
that's
talking
system.
about sports.
It's
People want to win. They don't
NBC.
care how they win.
Hold on,
They don't
bro.
care how they win. They want
Bro,
to win.
You know
Tyson.
who this? You know where the Olympics come from? You know where the Olympics come from? You know this whole
Where?
clash of countries and this battle is a show of strength for every country or nation or
Yes, it is.
what so have you. So the whole and with, they were competing for the in the name and the honor of the person who led that country, may a king, an emperor, a czar,
It was
a
supposed to be an
Caesar, or whatever
alternative
the
to
case may be.
war, really.
Correct. It's
Okay.
supposed to be an alternative to war. So
No, John. They put war on pause while they go play and run.
speaking of war, that's another conspiracy.
I still waiting for the system.
I should listen.
Y'all get his boy a system,
Let's
boy. Get his boy a system.
this is I already gave you the example of how the system works. It's not there to bring any or keep anyone down. It's to ensure the continued success of
Rich, successful people.
of rich, successful people, and that's all it is. But
So
you,
that's
and,
not,
and you can
I
break.
don't
You can
disagree.
break.
I
You can
agree
break
with
the
you.
law.
I 100%
I don't
agree
think
with
at
you.
any point in time in history, I think slavery was a modern creation. You know, the way that we understand it. Slavery always exists, but it wasn't the way, it wasn't race related. I may say that many times in the show. Anyway, we down to like 8 more minutes before we hit the hour mark, and you still waiting on the system. So if you don't believe the system, I heard a saying. There was a saying that the devil's greatest trick is convincing the world that he didn't exist.
I think he's failing. I think he's failing miserably at that.
Well, in modern times. But see, the only thing that's great about evolution, the greatest part about evolution is that even though I feel as though Homo sapiens have become weaker individuals, like physically, we have become smarter individuals. And then we soon to be replaced by the smartest creation of our own, which is AI. Hold on 1 second. Okay. but in truth, we are seeking some higher level of understanding, some higher level of knowledge, because there's only so much we could do on this one little planet, you know. I saw Elon Musk post a picture of Mars the other day, and he called it home.
Yeah,
and he got the money to make it happen. You see what I'm saying? There isn't a rich person. Most rich people right now have bunkers, because if we go to World War III, which I think is going to be difficult to really start World War III, simply because I don't see any human beings in their right mind actually wanting to go to war after experiencing World War I and World War II. I don't know how they could get
But I wish they did it like how they did it back in the day. I wish they just met up on a piece of land and just fight out right there. And who win, who lose.
I agree with that. I down with that. That's what it should be. And the general, the leader of the nation should be in the front. That's the way it should be.
Right. Yes.
So
right in the front.
The country's leader should be in the front. You would have very little war after that.
But that's the whole thing. And the conspiracy with war, one of the big thing about it to me is that most of the people who call for war never even be in the war.
Exactly.
Nope.
Like when they do go to the front line, they only fly in there right quick, take a picture.
Hold on.
Push out.
in front of, and push right out. Like they never see all of the dead children and things laying on the ground and all these
Yeah,
families. They don't experience them things. They don't have bullets whizzing past them like how Donald Trump paid them on to have the bullet whiz past us. Hold on.
Wait the thing. Put the thing up.
Yeah, put the thing up.
I do not believe that he did that. I do not believe that he did that. That would be wild for me. But anyway.
You don't think
but
you don't
See, I
you
had
don't think
another
that he
conspiracy theory, but we don't have time today.
no, it's not it. Do it.
Do it. So
Yeah, we don't have to unpack it.
you guys remember 9/11?
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys remember 9/11? Do you all
Okay.
really believe a plane that hit at the top of that building make the whole building collapse to the floor?
Dyson, we need that up.
No.
There you go.
No, but I don't believe it. But that's my thing. War has to have a trigger. It ain't the first
Look at
time it's
Dr.
done, you know.
Pence.
War always have to have a trigger. You have to be able to convince or lie or trick people into going and giving their life to fight for country. Nobody willingly wants to go
Right.
abroad on no train with no flicking. I play Fortnite. I don't even like play. I don't say I don't like playing. I really don't play it. But they got the kids playing these war games now, and I don't even think they would seriously jump out and say, "Oh yeah, I want to go to war." But that first bullet lick off, and I know black people.
Yeah, but they'll jump in the street and never shoot up with police though.
They the niggas who Ruck is talking about.
So again,
Right, because that vague.
That's a
too
choice.
broad.
Say Ruck is saying no, but there's a bunch of theories out there. There's things that we ain't even touched because I think the whole y'all remember when you should remember growing up all of the citrus trees that was in the Bahamas when we were growing. Every yard had a sour tree or a grapefruit tree or some type of citrus tree. You don't remember that, right? And then I can't remember. Probably in the 90s, early in the mid, even late 90s, all the citrus trees caught some type of disease and died. It even happened to a lot of the coconut trees. Oh, sorry about that, Hans. Well,
Hans, you was alive. Stop that. This is the 90s, man.
No, but all the citrus trees.
No, but what I'm saying is, I was a young kid in the 90s. When I grew up in Abaco, we had orange trees. I don't remember no orange trees dying.
Man, listen, they all shrivel up and died. Like a lot of them, they're making a comeback now.
You only hear Hans talking like she ain't 46 years old right now.
And what is the deal with inflation, bro? Inflation have to be a conspiracy. Why dollar can't buy a chicken anymore?
I swear.
Because the price of chicken itself went up.
Why? No, because minimum wage gone up. That's why. When minimum wage gone up, people start charging more.
So basically, I should charge more for my services, my business. Gotcha. Note to self.
It's Neanderthalensis. That's the word I've been trying to pronounce. Neanderthalensis. That's Homo neanderthalensis. Thank you very much.
Good job.
You're welcome.
I had to write it out.
You're welcome.
Okay. All right. But listen. My final thought on the whole idea of conspiracy theories, actually, and that's why I had to debate y'all so fiercely, Doc and JP.
Yes, sir.
Is that it doesn't matter what the conspiracy is. It doesn't matter what the theory is. It doesn't matter which group is coming against you. I think when the going gets tough, the tough get going. That's my mantra. Right? So any final words from y'all? Because that was short and quick. Ireland, Botswana, and St. Lucia. Yeah, bro.
Yep.
But how long has it been? Doc, sorry. And they say I always cutting you off. Go ahead. Never mind.
Just wanted to raise a toast to Patricia Bazard. Tomorrow's her birthday.
Oh,
happy birthday, Mrs. Bazard.
Happy birthday.
Still remember you. My closing words. I'm going to repeat the theory I agree with, or the theory that's mine, and the theory that I don't agree with. One, God is a scientist, not a magician. I don't believe in magic. I believe in science, and magic is just misunderstood science or not understood science. That's it. On the second part of it, I don't believe in any system designed to keep black people down and white people up. I think it's too easily diffused to be if there's an actual system in place. If I put a system in place to keep black people up and white people down, trust me, you would know it. It would be very clear, right? And very obvious, and it would be very hard to circumvent. I can't allow myself to believe that, because if I allow myself to believe that, I wouldn't have achieved anything, and I'm not going to achieve anything if I allow myself to believe that there's a system trying to hold me back. There's a system holding me back because of my color. What I do believe is that there's a system in place to keep rich people rich and poor people poor. And I think that has less to do with white and black or skin color than it ever has. Maybe a long time ago, it did have to do with white and black because that was the major races. But now it has less to do with white and black. It has to do with green and no green. And that's my belief. So if there's a system, the system is in place to put people or push people up who have money, help them to be successful.
I agree with that theory. Anyone
All
else? Final
Yeah.
words?
Yeah. My thoughts are very similar to Dr. Kent Bizard, obviously. I have to put it like this, right? What are you willing to do to make a good life for yourself? Now, I'm not talking about, jumping through hoops. I'm not talking about no homosexual activities, none of that type of stuff, right? But we as black people are very narrow-minded from jump. And if things occur in our life that don't agree with our ideologies or with the way we think, we automatically tend to exit out, exit out of the whole situation and just don't want to deal with it. You have to be more open-minded in business, and you have to understand a dollar is a dollar. Now, I'm not trying to say do anything for a dollar, so don't misquote me. Like, for instance, not majority, but a large clients of mine are gays. Should I not have my business installed for them? But you know what? There are a lot of people that won't do it, all because of your personal beliefs. But see, green is green. Green is green. Okay? And my personal beliefs has nothing to do with service. Do you understand? For what I offer, it has nothing to do with it. Okay? And in particular, I've had a lot of friends of color, just like us, right? And the first time they hit a roadblock, the first thing they throw up is, the system. But like Dr. Kent Bizard said, I haven't seen the system. I have not seen it. And I have experienced people that don't like people of color. I have experienced people that, just a nasty, type people. Don't get that confused with a system, though. That's a personal issue. Personal. And we as men and people of color, stop letting your personal situations get the best of you. All right? If you're in business, you're in business. That is a wide road. That is not a narrow road. That's a very wide road. Okay? Open your mind. Stay motivated. Me and Kent love to say, whenever you think you arrive, that's when you arrive. We never arrive, bro.
Nope.
We never arrive. I over here and I ain't arrive. I want another one. Why? Because I just want it. That's why. I don't need to give an excuse. Stay motivated. Surround yourself with good people in your circle, and you should be all right. Straight like that.
I like that. But on that note, that has been episode 96. You got 4 more episodes to go, hopefully. Great show, guys. Be safe there in Nicaragua.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, watch out for them.
I ain't gotta
Look out
watch
for
out for
the
nothing,
boats.
bro. I ain't gotta watch out for nothing.
Where them
This
goats
is the
is
same.
looking.
This is the same. This is the same line that in before pre-COVID that I got can't you remember for the tobacco situation?
Yeah.
So the local people here they hit me up and they're using it now for a farm.
Oh, okay, cool.
So I just came by to check out, how things
They
going.
got chickens.
No, right now they just have two of those. They're not cow, they're ox, and a bunch of donkeys over there. But the donkeys don't like to come to the fence too much because they're a little skittish. And then a couple horses and stuff back over that side over there. But yeah, man,
That's a
donks, couple
conspiracy
asses.
theory.
Yeah, I know. That's
What do
very.
you say? I hear that.
That
I
must
said
be a
that's a
little
conspiracy
conspiracy
right
there.
there. Donkeys.
They check them donkeys, but they plotting.
Fuck them donkeys, bro. Or hey, what should I say? Fuck them asses, bro. Yeah, man. But that's it, man. Just chilling, relaxing. I should be coming back to Florida Monday.
All right,
Supposed to
I'm
be
gonna sign
today,
out.
but Monday morning. All right, guys.
Yep.
So y'all
Money in the bank.
be safe.
Peace.